Hi, folks. It's April 27th, 2020. Welcome to week 14 of Intro to Law. As you can see, I'm at Lambeau Field, home of the Green Bay Packers. Not actually, I'm at home, but most of you guys know I'm a pretty big Packers fan. And of course, the NFL draft was held this past week. If you tuned in for that, you would have seen something similar to this. It was they had kind of a Zoom meeting with some of the legends, players, and coaches and sportscasters. So we're all getting used to life on Zoom a little bit. The big question, of course, is are we going to have a um, NFL football season this year? So still very much up in the air. It brings to mind a number of interesting employment law questions. As you guys may know, or I may have mentioned, I represent some professional athletes, and the disruption to professional sports right now is also going to lead to a lot of questions about, being paid. If there is no season, if seasons are cut short, or what happens if they play this season, but with empty stadiums. That's going to cut revenues a lot. So we're going to have to look to some time-honored decisions on employment law and employment relationships. And then there are also going to be a lot of new issues that will come up that the courts will have to decide. So we're in new ground. This week, you guys will start working on the employment relationship and then getting into employment discrimination law as well. So this is a really important part of the class. For most of you guys, unless you're going to become a lawyer or become a criminal, which I hope you won't, you probably are not going to spend a lot of time dealing with the law in your life. You're going to be more involved with business, okay? But the area in which you are most likely to interface business and the law is probably in the employment law realm. Everyone who works in the United States, whether they are an employee, a CEO, a business owner, an entrepreneur, we all have rules about employment law that are important and that we have to follow, such as how do I respect the rights of my employees to practice their religion, and weigh that against the needs to get business done. How do I make sure that I don't discriminate against employees based on their age or their gender or their race, and what are the rules on that? So this week's video lectures for modules 13 and 14 will get you into that, and there is a lot of interesting information here. Okay, it's very important. So we will work on that this week. Also this week, I will write and publish the new Serial 5. I'll have that up by May 1st, and that will be due on May 7th. This one will be a little fun. I think you guys will have a little fun with it. I just have to take it from the format it's in and change a few things. I think you'll find it enjoyable. All right, so that'll be due May 7th, which is week 15 next week. All right. It's not too early to start thinking about the final exam. Okay. So if you are in the previously online section of this class, which is the EXW session, in other words, you signed up for an online class before the semester, we're going to keep your exam on the same 2 days, the 12th and the 13th. The difference is you will not be using the Proctorio. This will be essentially an icon quiz like you've been doing for the serial assignments. It is not going to be proctored. I'll get all the details and information on that. If you are in one of the formerly on campus sections, which would be 001, large lecture, or 002, honors, your final exam will be on Friday, May 15th. If you look on your UI page or whatever, I think it says a time in the afternoon. We are required to keep the exam on the same day that it is originally scheduled, but we are allowed to open up the time frame in which to take it. So I'm going to make it available the full day of the 15th. All right, you'll need to submit it before 11:59 p.m. that night. I'm not going to open these up early. I know there's some people who said they'd like to get done early. I totally understand. I'd like to get done early too, although I'm going right into summer teaching. So for me, it's kind of a year-round deal. But I get that. But the thing is, you'll have, no matter what class or section you're in, it's going to be a 1 hour exam. It'll be 50 questions worth 2 points each, and you're going to have 2 attempts at it. I think that's especially important in case there's some kind of a glitch or something like that with the computer. But I hope it works easily and well. I think you should be able to take it even on your phone if you have to. All right. So it should be just kind of low pressure. Obviously, I'll be available if you have any questions or problems. But we'll get that done, and then I will get grades in for you guys shortly thereafter. If you were thinking about the possibility of taking a pass, non-pass option on the class, the cutoff for that is a C- grade, which is a 68.00% of the raw points in the course. You'll have the information you need to make that determination before that is due. The one grade that you won't have in will be the final exam, but you'll have 3/4 approximately the points in, so you'll be able to see, okay, what would I need to get on the final exam, to hit these certain thresholds. So probably next week I'll do a little video explainer on that. Um, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you are staying safe and healthy, getting to spend maybe some time with your family, maybe doing some virtual activities over Zoom, or watching some of the many free concerts and things that people are putting out there. And I'm looking forward to seeing some of you guys at our virtual commencement. And I hope you have a great week. As always, stop into office hours. It was nice to see some of you guys last week at the office hours. Just come by with any questions, and have a good week learning about employment law. It's very, very important for all of us, and we have some new and kind of exciting things that are going on there. All right. We'll see you later, guys. See you soon.